Today is gonna be a great day. Now this is breakfast. This is what I call breakfast. I got 3 pieces of sourdough bread. I also ate the ends of the bread while they were, I guess you say raw, not toasted, because a little extra carbs are very needed. It's a double training day today. 3 whole eggs, half an avocado, can of sardines, a little block of Parmesan, healthy fats, protein, carbs, and I also think I'm gonna add on 2 oranges afterwards. This is how we fuel up after this morning's run. Ended up being 6.45 miles, and it was a little bit of speed work. So we ran a mile at an 8:15 pace. We recovered for 2 minutes. Then we did it again. We did that 4 times. We had a mile warm up and a mile cool down. I'm ready to eat. God is good. Alright, I'm gonna give you guys a little morning recap. We woke up, went for the run, ate a great breakfast. Now I'm getting a little bit of coffee just because on double workout days, I like to get some coffee in me. I don't drink coffee every day, but when I do, it's a good day. I love coffee. It tastes great. That's crazy because I drink it black too. But there's something really special about my Monday runs. So on Mondays, I get the absolute privilege to tune in to probably my favorite podcast. No, let me take that back. Definitely my favorite podcast. So every Monday, I get to put the Nick Bear podcast on in my headphones when I'm running. I don't always listen to something, but when I do, it's usually this. Or I listen to a couple other podcasts. I listen to the Founders podcast, which talks about people in business, like people that made it, and the guy, he goes and reads their biographies, and then he kind of talks about it on the podcast, and it's awesome. What I really do enjoy about that podcast though is his goal is to go until he has 1,000 episodes, and he's like in the 200-300 right now. I love that because it's a long-term and a short-term goal, but he's measuring his success by something he can control. So his success is not measured. I'm gonna make this until I have 1 million followers, but I'm gonna make this until I make 1,000 episodes, and then we go from there. And that's huge because you cannot make 1 million people follow you, unfortunately, which kind of sucks because it would be super cool if you could. But you don't control the actions of 1 million people. You only control the actions of one person, and that's yourself. So by making his goal something that he can actually impact, it makes his journey more enjoyable because it's all based on his day-to-day actions. It's not based on anyone else's day-to-day. It's based solely on his. And I think that's super important when setting goals, is to make sure it's something that you can control rather than it be something that you can hope for, because then it makes the goal achievable, attainable. Coffee thoughts, huh? I just got a crazy awesome opportunity to take you guys behind the scenes really quick. So I'm just finishing editing a TikTok day of marathon training. It's going to TikTok right now. If you guys do not have the TikTok, y'all need to go get the TikTok. It's literally the same as my YouTube name, Michael Zhao, XOUS. Go check it out, because I really like this. It gives a little bit more flexibility and insight onto what my days kind of look like nutritionally, and just what I kind of do. And the reason that I do that is because it's easy to be like an athlete where all that you do is your athlete stuff. And I'm gonna be honest, if I could do that, I really would. Because spending my days working out and recovering sound fantastic. But I have a job. I have a family that I try to spend as much time as I can with. I have friends, I have a social life. I just want to show you guys that it's not impossible. It's not impossible to be an athlete and have all the other stuff. It's not. It's not. I'm excited. We got upper body session coming real soon, and it's gonna be a good workout. I can already feel it coursing in my veins. Maybe that's the caffeine talking, but I feel it coursing. Okay? Superset. Alright, we just killed some pull-ups. I did 4 sets until I couldn't do any reps, so until failure. Then I had superset, 3 times push-ups until failure. We did superset, 2 times until failure. Now, I'm gonna go work on some mind press for the shoulders. Then, we're gonna finish with a little chest press and core. That's gonna be kind of the upper body day. And I love it. It gives me enough volume and enough intensity to kind of maintain and slightly build strength and physique while I'm still in marathon training. Now that is what I call lunch. Lamb chops, brown rice, quinoa, chickpeas, and I got carrots. I love carrots, they're so good. Might have a fruit. If I'm still hungry, might grab something else. But for right now, that's what we're having. I'm excited. And got a pound of ground beef for dessert. I'm totally kidding. I had a couple minutes and I had a pack of ground beef in my fridge that I needed to cook because meal prep. I like to prepare. Forwards thinking, backwards planning. So I'm thinking I might not have time to cook tomorrow or Wednesday. Days are gonna be a little busy. So I knocked out cooking a pound now, and I get about 2 servings out of it. So 2 meals. Works pretty well. Might throw some rice in the rice cooker before I get ready for work here and cook some rice up. Or I might do that tomorrow because that takes a lot less effort. I literally just gotta scoop it in and boom, done. And then that's it. And then it cooks itself, and then rice is done. So just preparing a little bit for the rest of the week so that we keep training, but also keep fueling right. Pretty satisfied with those lamb chops, they're really good. And we're gonna just keep going. Also, I don't know if I mentioned how important it is to hydrate, especially while running a lot, especially in the heat. Hydrate, electrolytes before the run. I haven't used electrolytes after the run. Definitely been putting salt on my food though. This morning breakfast was a little salty. I think I put a little too much if I'm being honest. But hydration is key. And yeah, just gonna take it easy, read some books, and then head on to work tonight. It's gonna be great. And this is what I'm currently reading. Choose Your Enemies Wisely. It is kind of a book about business planning. My dad got it for me, so I'm just diving into it. I think so far, it's been pretty good. I'm gonna keep reading. I'm officially home, showered, stretched, ready for bed. Currently 12:06, and I'm ready for bed. That's a day of marathon training. Another one in the books. Another day closer to the marathon. Let's go.